punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So it's 2nd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute it.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Goff taking it right to the air. His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Throwing a good depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Lions 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac TeSlaa there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Underneath, it's Gibbs. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again, it's Goff. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, here's Goff. This one's caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Out wide. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Hey, Kate, how many times over the years have you seen an extra point miss like that, and you see the cameras pan over to, I don't know, Peyton Manning sitting on a bench, and the look of disgust he has, knowing the offense just drove down the field, did their job, and what should be an automatic and a given in this league turns out to get blocked.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st down, here's Swift. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. A lot of space ahead. Galloping inside the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be first down, Bears.
First down.
What is it? Vegas,
First
Vegas!
and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yes.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What is it on?
Williams to throw. Brought in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Touchdown! Yes. Cover.
Williams will look to throw. He brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 7-point lead in the first. All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it.
Khalif Raymond on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
180!
Gibbs now from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another one for Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This from 40 on the right hash.
The field goal is good.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Now here's Williams. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
We got Hornets!
First down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running behind center and Swift. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Swift on second down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Williams to throw on first. Odunze's got it, right side. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Roller Dudes 8 touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off to the air now. To the right, he's got to Slaw. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second and long. Goff back to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
Delivers another one to Williams. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after him.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Goff. He's got it. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
On 4th down, Goff. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working near his goal line. The left side finds Birdie. And he's brought down up the 6-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7. Running with Swift out of the gun. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. Offense up to the line fast. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw. Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. I picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
2nd and 3 now. Off play action. Goff. Right, reels it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. And that goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Play action here with Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He finds space into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down. They're going to throw again. Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Bears 21, Lions 16. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Williams absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Staying grounded with Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push the lead up to 12.
16. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Goff on 1st and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. First down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Short pass brought in, and the Bears have it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. I promise you, you go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On the move, headed right.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and forced a fourth down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, it's Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught beyond the marker. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Studying in a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, 5. 180.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
It's no good and had the leg, but his aim wide right. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree about what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Stay again.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 44-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
What is on?
Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They go play action with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
17-yard line.
Hand off running right. Here's Swift. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Ready, set.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Williams from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready, set. On.
Now here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They will go for it, Williams. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they... We've set it downs for him from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is up?
Now Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
What is up? Biggie!
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A give right side for Swift. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
What is up? Yes, 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 yes.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears first down.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bears football to begin the fourth as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All set now. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Watch out. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
They'll run it with Monunga. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
What is up?
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is Loveland. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and goal, Swift. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears push this to an 8-point game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the fourth. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now.
Lions 26.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. They'll try to run it with Swift. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it was...
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears could walk away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Caleb Williams, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Here's Raymond on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensive.
He's got it deep downfield. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To the ground, it's Monangai. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready, set.
Monangai. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Swift. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, set, hard. Here we go.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, set, hard.
Going to run again with Swift. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running it after the penalty. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. The 12-year vet strikes true. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, call. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he secures the 1st down before stopping the clock. 26 seconds to go. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Goff on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with a hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception leading to another, and eventually, you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Unable to connect with his running back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. Well, they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Lions 1st down.
Here he goes. One final shot. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12.